For the first time in years, I'm not attending San Diego Comic-Con, and this is the one year where I'm honestly disappointed. This year, Marvel is back in full force, taking over San Diego Comic-Con and dominating Hall H. And the coolest part is, one of my friends is actually going to be on a panel for it. So I'm going to be honest with you, it's too much for me to be able to talk about without pulling up some notes, so I got them right here, and I just closed them. Every year during San Diego Comic-Con, there is a panel that everyone just fights to get into. That's Hall H. That panel room is not big enough to house everyone who attends San Diego Comic-Con. In fact, I think it only fits around 6,000 people. And mind you, this is a convention where over 100,000 people attend. To get in there, you have to camp out, and it's crazy. And truthfully, that's the reason why I don't even like going anymore. Every year, I'm always telling myself, I'm not going. And this year, I regret it more than anything because of this. Marvel reveals panels, booths, and more for San Diego Comic-Con 2026. Thursday, it's all about gaming, and they're highlighting Wolverine. The new Wolverine game looks epic. It reminds me of like God of War meets Spider-Man. It's not open world from what I'm understanding. Instead, it's actually gonna be a story-driven game, which I'm still excited for. That's the one that my friend is actually on, and if I can somehow swing a badge, I'm gonna fight to get into Hall H on the Thursday, bare minimum, to go check him out and support. Next up, Marvel ToeCon, another panel that's gonna be in Hall H, and this one in particular is for a fighting game. I was part of the beta. Wasn't really for me. It feels like Marvel vs. Capcom, and truthfully, I just find myself button mashing, but it's still really cool just to see some new games coming out that are Marvel related. Then we got Marvel Comics Avengers Armageddon. I'm not too familiar with that, but that sounds kind of cool. Another panel that's going to be in a smaller panel room though, but that's okay. And then Marvel Rivals Meet the Cast. So that's the Thursday lineup. It's all gaming. So Thursday for San Diego Comic-Con, it's going to be a mix of Hall H and others like that are outside smaller rooms, but it's just going to be all gaming pretty much, unless Marvel Armageddon is something else that I'm not familiar with. So if that is, then comment below, let me know. I'm interested. Otherwise, I'll read about it later today. All right, let's talk about Friday. Friday, again, is Marvel Rivals, Marvel Comics. The big one for this one, for me personally, is X-Men 97. So I'm just going to go through the lineup and then I'm going to talk about it real quick. So Marvel Rivals, they're having an Ignite the Summer event. So it's like going behind the scenes. And then they've got Marvel Comics to screen, X-Men 97. We're going to talk about that in a second. And then Marvel Comics, next big thing. So I think it's cool that Marvel still focuses on comic books and all that. I'm not personally a comic book reader, but if you are, then I think that's cool. So if you're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, keep an eye out for those panels. What I'm most hyped for though is this panel, Marvel Comics to screen X-Men 97. And the reason why I'm most excited for it is because of the fact that X-Men 97 season 2 just dropped, and I haven't done a review yet for it, but we're 4 episodes into season 2 and it has been epic. My one complaint is the fact that the first week they dropped 3 episodes and it should have been 4, because that 4th episode was incredible. Moving on to the final part, Saturday, the big day, the day that I probably won't be there. Marvel Comics is hosting 2 panels outside of Hall H. The Midnight Universe and Marvel Fanfare. Those are like smaller ones, but still cool. But the big one, the one that my friends and I camp out 15 plus hours every year to get into, Marvel Studios Hall H presentation. That is one of the coolest panels that happens at San Diego Comic-Con every year. So this year in particular, we should be truly excited because it's a really big time for Marvel. Marvel is coming back after a couple of hit or miss movies, Captain America Brave New World, but since then we've got Fantastic Four, we got Thunderbolts, and now we're about to get Spider-Man Brand New Day, which broke records with trailer views. And then later this year, the crazy thing is this year is so crazy for movies. We're not even talking about Avengers Doomsday as much as I thought we would. Instead, we're talking about Dune Part 3 and The Odyssey. But it's still such a cool year for movies and for movie fans. I'm excited. But this year's Marvel panel is going to be epic. Not only are we going to be focused on Spider-Man Brand New Day and Avengers Doomsday, but there should be at least some talk about Avengers Secret Wars and Vision Quest as well. We could also see some surprises. And then the cool thing is just the way that they host the panel. I just wish that I was there. Right now I have no way of getting a Saturday badge, but I'm fighting to do it. I'm just trying to figure it out. Anyways, there's gonna be some cosplay made-ups, and then Marvel also hosts like a pretty cool booth at San Diego Comic-Con. All I gotta say though is this: when I saw this drop and I saw the fact that my friend is actually gonna be on the Wolverine panel, it's gonna be his first ever Hall H, and he's gonna be on the stage talking, I was like, wow, why did I skip this year? And the reason I skipped is because I really feel like San Diego Comic-Con screws over the fans. If you want to know what I mean by that, drop a comment below and I'll do a dedicated video on that. But yeah, I am really excited for Marvel's return to San Diego Comic-Con with a big presence. The last time I was there, it was for Deadpool and Wolverine, and they had a big presence there too. They did a drone show. They were promoting Fantastic Four, but it wasn't really that exciting of a year, and the swag they gave us was terrible. It was just this little fan set that I think I threw away. Anyways, if you're going to San Diego Comic-Con, let me know what you're looking forward to, and if you like this video as well, because I do appreciate it. This is Andrew. This will be Unconventional. I haven't done a video in a while, but I hope you like this one. And if you got this far, I hope that you'll hit the like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate it. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.